idea. All I know is that we're gonna get on stage. We're gonna make the best we can, and we're gonna be ourselves, and we don't give a fuck if someone's gonna like it or not. I mean, and we don't really care about the the bands around. I mean, like, there's some good bands on the bill actually. I'm kind of pissed off that I missed Grand Magus. I'm a huge fan. A band from Sweden, they're awesome. I don't really know who else is playing. We just arrived and it's super hot, so we are basically trying to survive now. I have no idea how our makeup is gonna stay till we go on stage, because, you know, it's like 30 meters to the stage. Maybe the camera can catch all the sweat. It's fucking, I don't know, like 40 degrees or something. It's insane, but as I said before, we're gonna be ourselves. We're Behemoth. We're gonna fucking kick ass. That's it.
1 month ago, you were a special guest at a very historical Mel moment, because the Big Four were playing in Poland, their first show together on one stage.
You mean Big Five, right?
Yes, now. I did an interview 2 weeks ago with Dave Mustaine about the Big Four, and he said that was historical. For some people, it was life-changing. How were your emotions now to be part of this very historical moment?
It was a huge thing. It was spectacular. It was over 80,000 people. We get to play in our home. I mean, I live in Warsaw now, so it's my hometown now, and it's our home country. So it was like twice important as maybe for the other bands, if you know what I'm talking about. And it was, yeah, it was awesome. Great experience. I'm not very like sentimental, you know. It was, I mean, sharing the same stage with Metallica is already like a high time of my life, probably. And they pull out a great show, and all the other bands were good too. So yeah, it just felt good. It felt right to be on the same stage.
Before the release of Angelion, your last album, you switched from Regan Records to Nuclear Blast Records. Was this for you the logical step in the career for Behemoth, yes, to be at the #1 metal label in the world?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I get to meet Nuclear Blast people. I met Yap while we were doing promotion for Apostasy, and I just like them from the first minute. You know, I like the people. I really enjoy talking to them. They're very passionate about what they do, so there was no question for me. We got to get signed to Nuclear Blast. A few days later, I got an email asking, "Hey, so what's your label situation?" So it was basically from both sides. You know, they wanted to sign us, we wanted to sign with them, and all I gotta say is that we couldn't be happier with the promotion. Really pushing us hard, and it's a great label, definitely. Very dedicated and loyal people working there. It's awesome.
Now, Behemoth is not also known for their incredible musical skills, also for their very unique and creative artworks. And I don't know, you are always responsible for the artworks with another guy. So how do you get your inspirations for all this very unique and incredible art?
From the Bible?
It's your only impression?
I mean, anything, like movies, internet. I mean, I really keep my eyes open, you know. I mean, I see inspiration everywhere, you know. Even in this warehouse, probably I could find something that I could steal and, you know, transform into a Behemoth something, you know what I mean? Yeah. So the inspiration lays pretty much everywhere, but I gotta admit that Bible must be the most influential book I've ever. I've never read it like entirely, but I occasionally read it, and I'm deeply touched, not by the philosophical content, but by the like overall impression is just striking, and yeah, I mean, there's no question. It's a very influential book. Maybe
I'm not wrong, but I'm not wrong when I say that the artwork is for you maybe as much as important as the music on the record.
It's all packaged, you know. Behemoth is a conceptual band, you know. It's equal: lyrics, graphics, music, stage performance, videos. It's all the same. I don't divide it, you know. There's a lot of bands that play great music, but they look like shit, you know. I don't like it, you know. That's why I'm a huge fan of Rammstein, you know what I mean? Like every piece of the puzzle fits each other perfectly. That's our aim with Behemoth. There's ideology, there's a philosophy behind what we do, and there's the whole imagery, the visual aspect of it. There's a very important technical or musical aspect, you know. It's got to be one. It's a unity.
You mentioned the Bible because the so-called Bible tearing case, you had to defend yourself in the court in Poland. impossible is it for you to understand if you perform art on the stage that someone can bring you on court for this?
I mean, I still don't get it. I mean, artists have their. I don't know, man. I was actually surprised by the reaction of some people and political parties, and it's just, you know, there's a lot of square-headed people in Poland, you know, very conservative, very narrow, very backward thinking, you know, and they're probably like this kind of people are my main target, so to say. I hate stupidity, I hate narrow-mindedness, and what we stand for is a liberation. It's a very liberating form of art that doesn't really have any limits, and I'm gonna defend that, and I definitely stand for what I say and do. So that's probably why I'm winning all the cases.
I don't want to step now in your private life, but wasn't it so that, especially in Poland, you became, let's say, a victim of the yellow press, that you have cover stories on boulevard magazines, paparazzi were following you when you were shopping. How annoying is? Can you deal with this stuff, or have you lived with?
As long as they catch me with my Batain shirt on, that's all fine, you know.
So it's not really
It is irritating, but it's part of life. I mean, it's part of the. I mean, it's a consequence of the decision that I consciously take. That's it, you know. I mean, you gotta bite the bullet, you know. If you're a man, you gotta fucking stand for what you do and say, and that's it, you know. And there are, you know, irritating situations and stuff that can piss you off and, you know, gets on your nerves, but hey, you gotta keep control and just do what you do, and, you know, not make it through somehow.
2011 will now mark the 20 years of BEHEMOTH. Any specialities you have in the new album, new DVD maybe?
No new music till 2012. There's gonna be a book coming, an official biography. It's gonna be officially like available worldwide, written in English and Polish. So I hope it's going to be available everywhere. We're talking to one of the biggest heavy metal companies, and they're really into releasing it worldwide. So yeah, that's going to be like a present for ourselves and our fans. 20 years, it's been fucking 2 decades, crazy, but believe me, it's going to be awesome. And we probably will be putting out some exclusive stuff too. I don't know. We've been talking about this exclusive Evangelion box, Bible-shaped box with a Behemoth tarot cards. We've had this idea in mind like a year or 2 years ago. Some of the tarot cards are made, some still need to be made. So there's also some other stuff that's gonna come along. It's gonna be very expensive and very, you know, a pricey product, but really worth of money, and with some bonus tracks. We got some leftovers from Evangelion, so there's definitely some surprises to come next year.
Looking forward to that. Also looking forward to the show. Thank you for your time, and have fun in the heat of the Masters of Rock Festival.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.